Hey guys, join me in wishing tantalizing Trespass a very happy fourth birthday. And guess what? It's just not fourth birthday, but this is also our 400th episode. So we thought why not combine both the occasions and give you one grand video. So we've divided this video of cupcake bouquet. Yes, you heard me right. You have heard about flower bouquets, but not the cupcake bouquets. This is something really exotic, and people just love this. So we're going to divide this video into two parts. The first video, we're going to present you with Funfetti cupcakes, the every detail how you can make it. And in the second part, we're going to tell you how to assemble these cupcakes, how to decorate them and make it a lovely bouquet. So let's get going. And we have our expert baker, in-house baker, Anushka. She's going to teach us how to do both the things. Thank you so much, Anushka.
Today's recipe of Funfetti cupcakes, here's all the ingredients you'll need. Starting off with 1 cup of unsalted butter. Then you'll need 1 cup and 4 tablespoons of white granulated sugar, 4 eggs. Then you'll need 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. You can also use the vanilla bean. Then for the dry ingredients, you'll need 2 cups of flour, all-purpose flour, and you'll need 1 teaspoon of salt, 3 teaspoons of baking powder, and half a teaspoon of baking soda. I've just combined them all in this. And finally, you'll need 4 tablespoons of sprinkles, because that is the key ingredient for this recipe, as well as 4 teaspoons of milk. For this recipe, I'll be using a stand mixer just to get the consistency better, but you can always just use a whisk or a hand mixer. So I'm starting off by just dropping in my butter. This is 1 cup. Then you want to start by whisking this for about 2 to 3 minutes. It's best to use butter at room temperature so that it's soft and whisks faster. And then once that's done, we're going to drop in our sugar gradually and just cream together the butter and the sugar. So now this has been whisking for about 2 minutes. As you can see, it's light and fluffy, and that's what we want, because that means our cupcakes will become more airy and light. Now I'm gonna go on and add the rest of my sugar and whisk it simultaneously.
This is so wonderful, the way Anushka is explaining us the whole thing. This really looks quite easy to do. Just one has to be careful with the proportion and the timing. Anyways, let's get going ahead and see what's more is in store.
Creaming together our butter and sugar, you want to use a spatula and scrape the sides of the bowl just to ensure that the mixture is even, and continue for 2 minutes. After our butter and sugar mixture has been creamed together, I'm going to start by adding our eggs 1 at a time and then gradually add the 4.
As the 4 eggs are going in the mixture and the mixture is getting fluffier, in between we can talk about our favorite flavor of cupcakes. I like Funfetti cupcakes, and how about you guys? Which is your favorite flavor among cupcakes?
Now that our mixture is light and fluffy, I'm going to go and add in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Here is where you can also add the vanilla bean. And continue whisking that. So once we've added all those ingredients, now we're going to go in and add all our dry ingredients, starting with our flour. So I'm just going to add it little by little, and the important part here is to start your mixture on a very low setting and then gradually go up, otherwise you'll get that cloud of flour spilling. So our batter has been mixing for about 2 minutes, and as you can see, it's extremely light and fluffy, and that's the consistency you want to look for. In this time, you can also start by preheating your oven to 170 degrees for about 10 minutes. Now the final step for our batter before we start to bake it is adding our sprinkles. Here I'm using about 4 tablespoons of sprinkles. You can use any of your choice. The key step here is to actually fold in your sprinkles rather than mixing it or whisking it, because that will make the sprinkles bleed into the mixture and ruin the color of our Funfetti cupcakes. So you gently want to fold them in and evenly mix them. While our oven is preheating, we're going to start by lining our baking tray. First, you're going to start by spraying some oil to prevent your cupcake liners from sticking. And then I'm going to go ahead and then just drop one of my cupcake liners. I'm going to lightly spray my 1 tablespoon measurement, because that's what I'm going to use to evenly distribute my batter. So I'm going to go ahead and take around 1 tablespoon and drop it into each cupcake liner. You don't want to overfill your tin at this point, because otherwise your cupcakes will overflow. If you're using bigger liners, you can obviously use a bigger measurement. Once I've lined all my tins, I'm going to just gently tap it to the surface to get rid of any air bubbles and even out the cupcakes. Now that our oven is preheated, I'm going to slowly just drop in our tins and bake our cupcakes for about 12 minutes. And then if the toothpick doesn't come out clean, we'll keep them in for longer. So it's been about 15 minutes now, and I am just put my toothpick in, and as you can see, it's pretty much coming clear, which means that the cupcakes are ready. This is when you want to set up a cooling rack outside and just take your cupcake tin out.
And here we go, guys. Our first part of the video is done. We have made these mouth-watering, beautiful, delicious, lip-smacking, and loaded with sprinkles, richer than the regular cupcakes. Our Funfetti cupcakes are ready. And this is going to be our second part, in which we're going to talk about the icing and how to actually assemble these cupcakes and make a lovely, wonderful bouquet. Well, I hope you liked today's video, and thanks for always being there with us. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and make.